The game starting, so we'll just have a quick look at the head-to-heads, and that's, well, as you might have, well, Argentina are ahead, but it's closer than you might think between the two teams. And the last time they met in the Copa was in the final in 1993 of Copa America, and the last time Mexico won was back in Los Angeles in 1990 in a friendly match. This is in Peru in Copa America, and we're in Chiclayo, north of Lima, for this Group B game. And the commentators are Jerry Armstrong and Bill Leslie.
Well, the team that set down a marker for this tournament with its 6-goal opening salvo makes a welcome return to action tonight. A win for Argentina will see them join Colombia in the last 8 and keep them on course for what would be a record 15th Copa America crown. Mexico, though, have a proud record themselves to protect in this competition. They've never failed to progress from the group phase. With Uruguay's win earlier, this match takes on an added importance for them. As for Argentina, not surprisingly, after their 6-1 rout of Ecuador in their opening game, their coach Marco Bielsa names an unchanged side, including hat-trick man Javier Saviola. However, the Mexican coach Ricardo Lavolpe does ring a few changes, notably in midfield. Gerardo Torrado will come in and replace one of the goal scorers in Mexico's draw against Uruguay, David Oteo. 14 long years since Mexico have tasted victory over their rivals from South America. And they'll well remember that final meeting in 1993 when the Argentinians got the better of them. Argentina, though, are under pressure themselves. 11 years since they've won a trophy. That win over Mexico was the last time that they tasted glory in this competition. Both coaches under pressure back in their homelands, although obviously Marco Bielsa, following that opening day win against Ecuador, does have a little bit more breathing space. But still, his countrymen remember their failure at the 2002 World Cup, and he's in fact the only man to continue coaching his country after such a failure at such a tournament. It's Mexico in green who will get us off and underway this evening. The referee is Brazilian, Marcio Rezende de Freitas. Argentina, the overwhelming favourites, and on paper, Jerry, they have by far the strongest side in this competition.
Yeah, they're the favourites for the competition for me, and they're the favourites for tonight's game. Mexico are going to start very fast and very fierce and try and get a little bit of confidence, because they haven't won against Argentina, I think, since 1990. And I'm pleased to say Gerardo Torrado's playing in the centre midfield. He's a very creative player, plays his football in Sevilla, but hasn't featured much last season. Quite a few changes to this Mexican side, Bill, I've got to say.
Gerardo Torrado, 25 years old, born in the Mexican capital. It's going to be a tough task to break down this resolute Argentinian defence, though, for Mexico. Goal scoring not the forte of them, but they will be hard working and not make it easy for the Argentinians themselves. So an intriguing battle all round tonight here in Chiclayo. First effort on goal. That doesn't really trouble Abbondanzieri. Hat-trick hero, Barcelona man Javier Saviola. Marquez will look to play the ball out of the back all evening. A clubmate of Saviola, of course. Mexico getting some decent possession in the Argentinian half early on. Zanetti into Milan.
Well, he's crowded out by Morales on that occasion, but to no avail. He's another one of the changes that's been rung by the coach, Bill. Ricardo Lavolpe, and I think he's under more pressure than Marcelo Bielsa.
An Argentinian by birth, the Mexican coach. Here's the first forage forward from Kily González. Oh, that's not a bad effort to get it back across the face of goal by Cesar Delgado. Next to have won a corner kick as well.
That's good play down the left flank from Kily González. Shows good pace, gets on the end of it, and put a decent ball into the far post.
First test for Osvaldo Sanchez. Not the tallest of sides, the Argentinians. There's plenty of guile about them. And back into the danger area, just behind the leading man. Sorin is pushed right up down that left-hand side. González. Here's Sorin. Can't miss that main, can you? Tidied up at the back by Rafael Marquez.
I'm wondering where Rafael Marquez plays tonight, Bill, because he played slightly in front of the defence. The last time I watched him, that was a good ball.
Argentina starting to work the spaces now. Saviola. This could be an opportunity for Mexico, though. Bearing down is Otero. Alessandro helping out at the back. One of several exciting prospects in this Argentina side, Alessandro. Many of them will be in action in the Athens Olympics in a few weeks' time. Cesar Delgado. Julio Davino. He's given it away. Here come Argentina.
Well, he looks lively, Delgado, doesn't he, early on? Not afraid to run with the ball and not afraid to have a shot. Marcelo Bielsa's pointing up some instructions to Alessandro. He's had a couple of nibbles at Alessandro. He's not happy. He's a very creative, very technically gifted midfield player, and I think they know, the Mexicans know, they've got to put him under pressure and close him down quickly. Surprised when he actually moved from River Plate a couple of years ago to Wolfsburg.
Luis González. They've got Luis on one side and Kily on the other. Zanetti. Mexico trying to keep it very tight. Pavel Pardo, one of the goal scorers for Mexico in their opener against Uruguay.
He did hit it as well, didn't he? Absolute screamer, although big question mark over the goalkeeper.
I don't think he's quite going to win keeper of the tournament, the man between the sticks for Ecuador. Saviola. Mexico's 30th match in the Copa America. Argentina have the best record of any side in South America. This their 163rd game in the competition, and they've won 103 of those. It's a good burst down the right-hand side. Gonzalez cuts it back. Here come Mexico now. There's Gonzalez who went in on the challenge.
It was Jesus Arellano who was pulled down. Let's have a look at it. Does he get the ball? Well, he does. That's a great challenge, but that's a tackle from behind now, and it's unfortunate, Bill. I think that's a great challenge. The referees deemed it a free kick. Jesus Arellano's quite happy to take it. That's Kily Gonzalez backpedaling.
A Monterrey player setting up this opportunity for his side. Pavel Pardo takes most of the set pieces for Mexico. This is well within his range. What a goal that is! Morales with a strike straight out of the top drawer. And Argentina, the tournament favourites, are surprised early on.
That's some strike, I tell you, Bill. What a fantastic free kick from Morales. Oh, that's put a smile on the coach's face. Ricardo Lavolpe was under a lot of pressure. That is a super strike. Clean as a whistle. No chance for the goalkeeper, Abbondanzieri. That is superb.
One of the changes made by the coach, and boy did it pay off. One of the goals of the tournament so far. Just what you expect from South Americans.
It's certainly the free kick of the tournament. One that Diego Maradona himself would have been proud of. And as I say, Roberto Abbondanzieri had absolutely no chance in goal for Argentina.
It's his third goal for his country, Morales, on his 30th cap. He won't have scored too many better than that. Sets this one up nicely now, doesn't it? Here comes Javier Zanetti. Will it sting Argentina into life, I wonder? Kily Gonzalez. The Mexico coach, Ricardo Lavolpe, is talking about resigning from his position after the 2-2 draw against Mexico and the criticism he received in some corners of the local press in Mexico.
You can see a better angle there of Ramon Morales' strike. That was absolutely superb, top draw.
There is the goal scorer Morales. A spring in his step, surprisingly so. Sorin. Paris Saint-Germain. Alessandro. Lovely close control. Denying the Argentinians any space and time on the ball at the moment, though, aren't
they? Bautista who goes down the ground very easily. Don't think he's too impressed, Alessandro.
And Yabrin shouts back to clear the danger. The target man up front is Jared Borghetti. Plays his club football at Santos Laguna. Very good goal scoring record himself at international level. It's his 51st cap, he's got 22 goals to his name. Ayala to Heinze. Sorin is well forward. It's a nice flick, looking for Kily González. This is better from Argentina. Luis González, Sorin. Mexico clear the danger, temporarily perhaps, as Saviola comes onto it. Luis González, Delgado in a central position. Alessandro. Manchester United man slightly overcooking that one.
Yeah, he asked too much of Cesar Delgado. Again, the build-up's good. Final ball in could have been better from Heinze.
Here come Mexico again. Heinze just getting the touch. And Argentina getting the decision. Well, we all know how well they did in their opening game, Argentina. They saw off a Ecuador side that was dispirited. Saviola hat-trick, a couple of goals from Kily González. But they won their last two games. Those are the only two wins they've got in their last five, though. Alessandro. Delgado. Zanetti. Almost like Mexico rushing the Argentinians into mistakes.
That's the idea, closing them down quickly. We noticed that in the first couple of minutes when we saw the pressure being applied to Alessandro, the playmaker in the middle of the park, but that early strike has given them such a surge of confidence, the Mexicans. It's a little bit of a spring in their step, but I've no doubts Argentina will work their way back into this game. That's a good challenge.
Kily González seeking Saviola. Captain Ayala.
It was a wonderful strike, Bill, from Ramon Morales, but you question again, was it a free kick?
Look to get the ball in the challenge. Here's Sorin. Kily González. Saviola. Alessandro. First quarter of an hour has belonged to Mexico, the underdogs.
It's been more of an interesting game, hasn't it, that early goal?
Sorin, Alessandro, Kily González, Alessandro, that's a lovely looking ball. Delgado. I just wonder whether he should have let that run through to Saviola.
He certainly should have hit the target. Good piece of play, good ball into the edge of the box. Couldn't really sort his feet out. Straight down the middle and over the top. He'll be disappointed with that one, Luis González.
There's Delgado. It's a good buzz from midfield and a chance for Argentina. An explosion of pace. And it very nearly opened up for the tournament favourites.
That's easily the best movement of the game for me, quality. Still on as well.
Delgado goes wide. A lovely turn. There are men in the middle. Argentina settled for a corner.
There's a lot of goals in this game, Bill, I'll tell you now. Argentina will not sit back. They're going to push forward all the time, and Zanetti there was really surging forward.
Second corner kick of the evening. Twice Argentina won this competition in the early 90s. It's been barren since then. Pulled out of the last one in Colombia, of course, for political reasons. There's D'Alessandro. Luis González. His namesake Kily. And they come again. D'Alessandro. Sorin is pulled away in the box. González.
So no, a little bit of overplay there from Kily, González and D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro particularly thought could have put the ball into the box much earlier and made it easy for the Mexicans again to defend, but good possession from Argentina, but no end product.
Gonzalez approaching his 50th cap. It's an attractive looking blend of youth and experience in the Argentina side. As for Mexico, their coach tends to gone for the more tried and tested in the squad he selected for this tournament. The average age up towards 29 or 30. Cesar Delgado. Zanetti. Where the fullbacks are though, Zanetti and Sorin, both inside the penalty area.
They're pushing on. Zanetti certainly likes to push on anyway, we know that.
Ayala almost caught out by the flight of the ball. Alessandro. Kily González. Green shirts tight to the Argentinians again. Here comes Zanetti. Alessandro. Clearance by Osvaldo Sanchez. Second choice keeper at the last World Cup, but very much the number one at the moment. Another one approaching 50 caps. Alessandro. It's away by Osorio. Alessandro for Argentina. Sorin is forward.
Well, both the fullbacks are trying to get in there now. They're really starting to play pressure, which is good because I don't like seeing Saviola alienated on his own. He's playing up front in his own bill and he needs support from midfield players like D'Alessandro and Kily González and the two wide wing backs, if you want to call them that, Zanetti and Sorin.
Borghetti is a handful for Ayala at the moment, and for Heinze as well. This time he just oversteps the mark. Should be an Argentinian free kick.
Yellow card for Borghetti, that rash challenge on Heinze.
He's certainly trying to ruffle them, isn't he?
Well, I think that was the idea from the outset. They did that on D'Alessandro in the middle of the park and not allowing the centre backs to relax on the ball. Khaled Borghetti, first yellow card of the game.
the Mexicans in here, and there's their wave in the background. 25,000 or so packed in here in Chiclayo tonight. Halfway through the first half, it's not going according to plan. The most fancied side in this Copa America. What a goal it was that separates these two sides. Ayala away. Sorin, chase for Kily González. There's Heinze. Alessandro. Seeking Delgado.
Just again the final ball. Build-up was good. Here's Gerardo Torrado.
Away by Abbondanzieri. Zanetti. White shirt all forward again. Zanetti's continued his run. Well away. Danger may come again though. Kily González.
He was looking at a corner kick, but the referee was having none of it.
But really forced a save from Osvaldo Sanchez, Argentina. Saviola. They'll get another bite at it. Kily González. Alessandro. Kily González again. Alessandro again.
That's quality, Bill. Absolutely great play down the left-hand side, interchange between Kily González and Alessandro. Good ball in, good defending, because Saviola was ready to pounce behind him. And he's like a caged lamb to Marcelo Bielsa on the touchline.
Corner kick number 3. Which leads to corner kick number 4. And by Alessandro. Delgado might find a way through. González.
Super defending. That's all you can say about it. They've got themselves back in a minute. Another great block challenge there from Ricardo Osorio.
Pressure mounts on the Mexican rearguard though. Alessandro's corner again. Away by Sanchez. Cesar Delgado. Alessandro. What an opportunity that was. And the captain can't believe it.
He doesn't miss from there normally, Roberto Ayala. That's a great opportunity. He's actually muscled his way in, got the header but didn't hit the target. Have a look. Wow. Great opportunity for Roberto Ayala to equalise.
International goals for Roberto Ayala are a rarity. When he hangs up his boots, he'll think back to that opportunity and thought how he could have added to the 3 he's got at the moment.
Well, Trevor, Francis made a good comparison earlier. Daniel Passarella, I liken him to him as well. He's not the tallest of defenders. He's about 5'11", but he's got spring heels in his boots. He really does jump and climb, and he's very uncompromising when it comes to having to take somebody out.
Spanish champion with Valencia, of course. The former Valencia man, Kily González. Sorin. Referee lets it go. A chance here for Mexico, perhaps. In the end, away by Ayala, as far as Torrado. Well dealt with by Sorin. What can D'Alessandro make of this now? Well, it's an absorbing contest so far, isn't it?
It's the best game I've seen. Very good game, well organised Mexican, looks solid, going to compete, really are going to compete, and Argentina swarming all over them. And it's got an edge to it, there's no doubt about it. And the early goal from the Mexicans has put the Argentinian team under a lot of pressure, but I expect them to respond.
Fullback Carmona comes forward to take this one. Hails from Guadalajara. Well dealt with by Heinze. Had to really be on his guard again now, Heinze, because that was an excellent opportunity, nearly fashioned for Mexico. Osorio. Heinze sees Kily González.
Rash chance from Rafael Marquez gives away the free kick. Kily's not a bad player, but he couldn't get into the Valencia side last year with the great form of Vicente, and that's why he had to move to Inter. He still gets his international place, Bill.
Another opportunity for D'Alessandro. Away by Mexico. Here's the goal scorer Morales. Just trying to slide it in behind, but too close to the goalkeeper.
The idea was good. Just the pace of the ball, the weight of the pace of the ball was just too much.
Well, Mexico definitely have a point to prove. Everyone says that their crown has slipped as kings of their region, North, Central America and the Caribbean as well, after their defeat in the last World Cup. Here come Argentina, beaten by the United States. As the USA continue to progress as a footballing power, Mexico's mantle has slipped, but they're putting on a good performance so far.
They are, but on that occasion I'd love to see Kily González leave that left flank and get in at the far post, especially when there's build-ups coming down the right hand side. He's got to get in and attack the far post. Need more bodies in the box, Argentina.
Argentina narrowly leading the South American qualifying group. It's going to be a tight race to get to Germany in 2006. It's away by Marquez. The second booking, first for Argentina. That one went to Heinze.
That was a tit for tat there. Borghetti was the one that clattered Heinze early on, and he certainly paid him back with a bit of interest.
It's actually the first Argentinian caution of the competition so far. As in the European Championships, all group phase bookings are wiped out when we enter the knockout phase. Torrado. Davino. Marquez has just clipped as he looked to carry out a defence.
He does like running with the ball. As I said the other night, he played slightly in front of the defence and Was running with the ball, playing 1-2s.
Here is Marquez. Route 1 this time. Played several balls like that, Mexico, looking for the runs of the likes of Morales. Just sense one may come off before too long.
Well, the thing is, they've got the 1-goal lead. The pressure's on Argentina. They're surging forward, trying to get the equalising goal. And on the counter-attack, they're going to try and nick one on the break. They've had a couple of decent opportunities, and just the final pass or the weight of the pass has let them down. But tactically, you've got to say that it's the right thing to do for Ricardo Lavolpe.
Good action tonight, and the action keeps on coming in the Copa América. Here come Mexico meantime. That's almost caught out.
Well, I think this is the toughest route for me, Bill. I really do.
Sunday night, Brazil against Costa Rica kicks off the action. And then to follow, Paraguay against Chile. That completes the second round of matches from the group phase. Kily González. Looking for Cesar Delgado, but Torrado spoils neatly. Here come Mexico.
Linesman's flag was up, but I think the referee's just going to allow the goal kick. No, he's not. He's bringing it out.
Not what the Argentinian fans were expecting from this one. Cesar Delgado. Zanetti. Heinze. Sorin is way forward. D'Alessandro. Marquez was very quickly onto him, and Mexico could break quickly here. Ayala just couldn't keep hold of possession.
Good play from Mascherano. Battled well there.
Touched on by Cesar Delgado. Saviola hasn't really been able to get into the game yet due to the Mexican persistence. Arellano again. Borghetti. Morales. Zanetti showing the defensive side to his game there. Kily González. Alessandro. Saviola pulls away to the right. Here's Kily González.
Two teammates together, Saviola and Marquez. Not a bad ball in build from Kily González, but slightly behind the diminutive striker, Saviola.
comes to Divino.
Interesting one, Divino. His father was actually Argentinian footballer, but he's playing his football for Mexico.
Well, the coach won't mind, as he's an Argentinian himself. He's actually a member of the '78 World Cup squad, winning one on Argentinian soil, but didn't play as the second choice goalkeeper. Zanetti. Delgado looks for the flick off. Ayala, by Rosales. It's a good battle, isn't it, between Borghetti and Heinze tonight? She's enjoying it.
She supports Mexico. She's shouting Mexico, Mexico, la la la. So hope she's singing at the end of the game.
Glad she can remember the words. There's Gerardo. Carmona. Falling in slow motion, really.
Let's have a look. Kily González, does he catch him? Well, that's pathetic. That's absolutely pathetic. To go down as easy as that, he should be absolutely ashamed of himself.
He did find the Achilles heel, that. This is a great chance for Mexico. Oh, a free header for Borghetti. Heinze's header. Into the last 5 minutes of this first half. Here's Borghetti. Ayala. Luis González. Sorin. Asked too much of him. I suppose there's that header again.
Free header, he heads it down into the ground, takes all the pace off it, but he's got himself a yard of space, and you can see Ricardo Lavolpe's disappointed they haven't got the second goal. He'd love a 2-goal cushion getting in at half time, wouldn't he?
I was going to say, the compliment you could pay to the Mexicans is when you look at all that Argentina have been able to muster. Their best opportunity from a set piece when Ayala headed wide.
Absolutely. They've had a lot of possession, but they needed to turn that possession into clear-cut opportunities.
Here's D'Alessandro. Heinze with space to trot forward into. Kily González. Saviola. D'Alessandro. Chance for Argentina. Almost too many options and too much time for him there.
I actually thought Sorin was offside, but maybe the linesman didn't put the flag up because he wasn't interfering. And well, Delgado had a great chance. Cesar Delgado got to hit the target. Just hit the target. He's trying to rip the net out. Power before accuracy is what he's gone for when it should have been the other way around. Accuracy before power.
Even had he not gone for the shot, there were a couple of men inside the 6-yard box he could have tried to find. Another chance goes a begging for Argentina. Diseño's throw. Alessandro. Sorin. Can Argentina find a goal before half-time? Alessandro again. They need a little bit of luck, perhaps, to open up this Mexican defence just at the moment. Nearly got it there.
It was a shot, but it wasn't a powerful shot. Deflected. Osvaldo Sanchez seemed to make a meal out of it, to be honest. No danger at all. I think that's what will disappoint the coach, Marcelo Bielsa, that they haven't really created too many clear-cut opportunities and had a lot of possession.
It's a wonderful attacking flair they have. Alessandro looking for Kily González. He's had a good first half, Marquez, hasn't he? Olaez from the Mexican faithful. Arellano. Torrado. Goal scorer Morales. Briseño looking to make inroads forward down that left. Briseño's the man down. We're going to see another booking here. Indeed we are, against Javier Zanetti. It's 2 now for Argentina.
What about the obstruction?
Confirmation of 1 minute of time to be added on at the end.
It's been a good 45, Bill. Best 45 I've seen in the competition so far. Very competitive. Pressure on the favourites, who are 1-0 down at the moment.
It's almost like Uruguay's win earlier on, just up the stakes, up the ante for this one. Argentina suddenly finding themselves in second place in the group.
Got to say, their last games against Uruguay. That's always an intriguing game, Uruguay-Argentina, isn't it?
Both on 14 Copa wins each, with rivalry going back over the years. There goes the half-time whistle then. It's not going according to plan for Argentina. The attacking thrust that produced 6 goals in their opening game has been blunted by the stubborn Mexicans, and they themselves have produced a real touch of class from the boot of Morales, who gives Mexico the lead at half-time by 1-0.
Mexico obviously not reading the script. That was against the run of play, wasn't it? In most circumstances, I would have thought, in that first half. But Mexico have the lead. Ray and Trevor will talk about it in a second. What about this free kick? 1-0 to Mexico at half-time.
August, there's more.
Golf swings into action with the US PGA Championship and NEC Invitational.
A double serving of tennis with the ATP Masters from Cincinnati and the US Open.
World Cup and Sky Bet Elite League Speedway continue.
Pulsating cricket action in the Tote Sport League Plus 2020 finals.
Watch the School of Hard Knocks as Super League gets closer to the playoffs.
August on Sky Sports.
A 3-minute peak rate call on Vodafone, pay as you go, could cost you 90p.
Or with 3Pay, that exact same call could cost you 15p. 3Pay, pay as you go from 3.
What if, instead of using our bathrooms at home, we washed in rivers and ponds? What if our cars sat idle and we walked everywhere, mile after mile? And what if you spent hours searching countless travel sites When there's a site that makes it easy to create your perfect trip. You'd have to be crazy, wouldn't you? Stop searching. Start creating.
Yummy, 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 I've got love on my tongue, and I feel like loving you. Love is such a sweet thing, good enough to eat thing, and that's just what I'm gonna do.
I now declare you married penguins. All right.
Ooh, love to hold ya, ooh, love to kiss ya, ooh, love, I love it so, oh, oh, oh. Switch is now changing its name to Maestro.
And away those courses go! But what dastardly deed is this? Hey! A sneaky shortcut! Now what's he up to? Uh-oh! Bye-bye! But what's this? Flat Sapphire heads for the finish post! The post really finishes him!
Luckily, courses have free insurance and start from $6,995.
Because you can't take David Bailey away with you, Olympus created the Mew Digital.
No matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, Spider-Man killed my father. I want this guy dead. The ones I love will always be the ones who pay. I want a life of my own. I'm Spider-Man. No more.
I believe there's a hero in all of us, even though sometimes we have to give up the thing we want the most.
Continues.
My flurry with strawberries and Cadbury treat. It's back, baby. It's back, baby. I'm loving it.
All girls prefer dry guys. Makes dry antiperspirant. With 3's new pay-as-you-go service 3Pay, you can get voice minutes for just 5p. 3Pay, pay-as-you-go from 3.
It's the Expedia July sale. We've got thousands of travel bargains. Bag one today.
Here's Ricard.
Oh, no! He moved! Ref! Anything! Handball! Anything! Do it again!
Sky Bet. It matters more when there's money on it.
A bit further away is Peru from Sheffield, but that's where we are on Sunday, 3 o'clock for the Sheffield Masters on Sky Sports 1. And on Sunday at 8 o'clock, we're back in Peru again for Brazil against Costa Rica. That's followed by Paraguay against Chile, Group C of Copa America, Sunday from 8 o'clock. We've possibly had the best 45 minutes of Copa America so far, and arguably the most surprising as well. Mexico with a 1-goal lead against Argentina. Trevor and Ray with me, and is that fair, do you think? Was it against the run of play totally?
Well, Argentina opened up very well, but you also got to give credit to the way the Mexicans have played. You know, they've passed it well. I think against Argentina, you've got the opportunity to pass the ball because they do tend to sort of, you know, be very adventurous in their approach. You know, both fullbacks, Zanetti and Sorin, you know, bomb on forward. The midfielder encouraged to go in and support at the front. And really, there aren't too many defensive, you know, players in the team apart from the two central defenders, Ayala and Heinze. So I think it suited the Mexicans. Once they got the lead, they were able to pass the ball, and they played very, very well. You know, I was talking prior to the game about the quality of shooting from distance.
I don't think it's been particularly of a high standard. But tonight, we saw an absolutely fantastic shot, which resulted in probably the best goal of the tournament. It was a fantastic free kick, and certainly worth putting Mexico in front.
Well, let's see if it was actually a free kick first of all. It was a tackle from behind, Ray, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which I suppose in the game now is a free kick. But
well, you know, I think the art of tackling's gone from football now, Josh, because there, I think he wins the ball. You know, there's an argument that he might have caught the play pass. I don't believe so, but take nothing away from Morales where he's put it. He's put it over the top of the wall. And maybe the keeper could have done a little bit better. I think he's more concerned by running into the post than anything else. But you know, it was a fabulous free kick. He's bent it into the top corner, and overall, you know, you look at the game. I thought the pace of the game, that was the thing that stood out for me, was relentless. You know, it was absorbing first 45 minutes of football. Argentina had lots and lots of possession, but I think the thing that came home to me, and I'm sure we all looked at, is the fact that Saviola isn't an out-and-out striker. I think that is very evident watching that first half. He's been off the pace. I don't think he likes being up there on his own. He's not suited to it, and it's just unfortunate at the moment. You're looking through the players they've got available to them. They probably haven't got someone to go up there and play that position. For the position they've got, they haven't created enough opportunities.
What I'm going to say now sounds a little bit peculiar when the team scored 6 goals in the previous game, but they actually look short of firepower. You know, they get the ball in wide areas. They've got a good mix. They've got the pace of Gonzalez on one side, and they've got the trickery of Gonzalez on the left. But when they're coming to cross the ball, they've got to be so measured with the ball, because anything of any height, it goes straight to the Mexicans, because Saviola can only be about 5'7". So they do have a slightly, you know, misbalanced look to them in forward areas. But I think it's for all to see that Argentina have got some wonderfully gifted players. They're all encouraged to play. I like the way they're so adventurous, the way they like to get forward, but they do leave 1 or 2 holes when they go forward. And I think Mexico, despite the fact they're only 1 ahead, they could easily have got a second goal.
Well, there was a point there when the Mexican fans were giving it the ole, but they may come to pay for that in the second half. We shall see. It's a surprising half-time scoreline. It's Argentina 0, Mexico 1. 45 minutes to come.
A 3-minute peak rate call on Vodafone, pay as you go, could cost you 90p.
Or with 3pay, that exact same call could cost you 15p. 3pay, pay as you go from 3.
The powerful performance of Dactar in dual-action spray powder beats athlete's foot and helps prevent it coming back.
In the DFS summer sale, there's money off cuddling, money off chatting, money off putting your feet up, money off chilling, money off snoozing, even money off kissing. Because there's double the savings on a huge range in our summer sale. Every single sofa has 3 years free credit and everything's free for a year. So whatever you do on your sofa, with double sale savings, you can do it for less at DFS, today and this weekend.
The new fragrance for men from Lacoste.
Gerards! Right. Got your film times. Got your addresses. Got your nearest takeaway. Got your dentists, doctors, and hospitals. Got your hotels. Got your discotheques, clubs, restaurants. Got your nearest taxi. Got as many different numbers as you want in one phone call. Got your number! Yeah!
Got your number.
When a mouth ulcer pops up, Bongella's triple action helps kill germs, reduces swelling and relieves pain. Don't put up with it, sort it with Bongella.
To see if you could save up to £199 with AA car insurance, just ask. Call 0800 294 7777 or buy online.
We make a contribution to the Treasury of around £500 million. We make things better for more than 6,000 employees. And we make tens of thousands a little better off too. Our sponsorship makes winning easier for Britain's finest athletes. And our exports make the balance of payments healthier by over £2 billion. At MG Rover, we don't just make great cars.
up this morning.
Free inside the Mail on Sunday, this week and next. 30 of the biggest summer hits of all time on one massive double album. Feeling Good, the double album of the summer.
If you're going...
Get CD1 free inside every copy of tomorrow's Mail on Sunday.
With Three's new pay-as-you-go service 3Pay, you can get voice minutes for just 5p. 3Pay, pay-as-you-go from 3.
Damn, Nicorette. This new freshman gum is killing us.
Killing us.
Shut up. Give me the thing.
I don't
this,
know.
Give this. Look.
Oh, I've got a craving right now. Try this new freshman gum. It tastes really nice.
Look at that coward. So minty. It's so tasty. Now you're so fired. Get out. You're fired. You're fired. Hang on a second. Now you can go. I felt good.
New Freshmint, the best tasting gum ever from Nicorette.
This is what you see, and this is what you hear. Tomorrow, Sky One listens in on the art and eloquence of sports commentary.
What a game it could be! Whatever it could be, anyway, it's 3-1 at the moment. More excitement than in Henry IV Part 1, 2-1, 3.
With blow-by-blow analysis of that comment.
Often they're taken out of context, you know. The one word it couldn't use, be used.
Commentators behind the mic. 9 o'clock tomorrow, Sky One Sunday.
Well, I imagine you wish you'd put your money on Colombia then, Clive.
Well, I imagine you with your mouth taped shut, Brian. Sky Bet. It matters more when there's money on it.
Football from Sheffield. The Sheffield Masters, Sunday at 3 o'clock on Sky Sports 1. And in the evening, Copa America takes centre stage again from 8 o'clock. Brazil against Costa Rica, followed by Paraguay against Chile. In Chiclao at the moment, Argentina are a goal down to Mexico, and I'm sure you'd like to see the goal again. Fantastic free kick, Trevor.
It was. It must have been fully 35 yards. He struck it so sweetly. You can't fault the keeper, but he could have made a better attempt at it. The only way that goal could have been prevented is if Argentina had elected to put something on the goal line, and then he could possibly have headed it off the line. But give credit to the Morales. I mean, it was struck with tremendous accuracy and great power.
We're looking at the substitutes, and they've got one or two options, Argentina, but not famous names, but one or two youngsters who they could bring on up front.
Well, they've got Tevez, the young lad who was the South American Player of the Year in 2003, but his comparison is with Diego Maradona, not with a striker. You know, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for a Crespo, someone who, or a Batistuta, someone who can put the ball into the back of the net at the moment, because their general play has been excellent up until they get to the 18-yard box, and then it just fizzles out. They're not getting the crosses into the box because there isn't enough movement, there isn't enough people running from deep. You need González or Delgado at the far post, someone coming in at the far post to make the extra numbers to help Saviola out. But
this is the point Bielsa's made, isn't it? That Saviola is too lightweight, and he prefers a big, strong frontman up there to hold the ball up. Crespo, who's got a bit more strength about him and power, or before that, Batistuta.
They've been very patient with their build-up. You know, they've played some little giving goals around the side of the box, and they've put some measured crosses in. But occasionally, you just want to throw a ball in there, just a fighting ball, and they can't do that with Saviola. But I think if they continue to play as they have been, Argentina, they'll score, because they've certainly created 3 or 4 opportunities. They've got to have a little bit of patience. I can't imagine the Mexicans can stay totally concentrated for another 45 minutes. There'll be 1 or 2 little mistakes, and I think the calibre of player that Argentina have got, they'll capitalise on it.
The big fear, I suppose, for Argentina is that Mexico are capable, or look capable, of nicking another one.
Well, they are.
Chance.
Yeah, they are, because the problem for Argentina, they're getting so many men forwards. Zanetti and Sorin, the fullbacks, are trying to get forward to help the wingers out every opportunity, trying to get 2v1s down the flanks. And when you do that, you're leaving 2 at the back. And they have got players, Ariano, who's a really talented player to get forward. And we've seen Borghetti have half a chance where he got away from his marker, got his header on target, just didn't get the direction on it. But I think if Argentina keep the pace of the game the way that they have, there's some older legs in that Mexican side, and I think in the last 15-20 minutes they'll begin to tire, because Argentine players, as we've seen, are a lot younger, they're a lot more mobile, and I just feel that if they can continue to keep pressurising, keep putting them under pressure throughout the next 30 minutes or so of the second half, they will get 1 or 2 opportunities.
So Argentina to turn it round, do you think, Trevor?
Yeah, I believe they've got the capabilities to do that, George. I've been very impressed with both teams in this first half. It's been an excellent advert for Copa American football, but I just think that the way that Argentina have played, they are capable of maybe just stepping it up a little bit, and if they stay patient, keep passing the ball, they will create opportunities. It's up to them whether they stick it in the back of the net. I believe that if they score, and maybe if they score early on, they can go on to win this game.
Let's see. Let's rejoin our commentators, Jerry Armstrong and Bill Leslie.
Thanks very much. In terms of quality and entertainment, more of the same in the second 45 minutes would do very nicely indeed. Interesting tale of the tape as well as you look at the shots on goal in the first half. Mexico had just 2, but they were both on target. Argentina had 8. They were all off target.
I think that sums up what we were saying in the first half about the final third, the final ball in the box, which let them down, and the lack of support for Javier Saviola.
It's Argentina, and their famous blue and white, who'll get us off and underway for this second half. The Brazilian referee blows his whistle. And Argentina have 45 minutes to prevent what would be a winner-takes-all showdown against Uruguay in their next game on Wednesday. Great for the neutral, but not so good for their coach Marcelo Bielsa. It's as you were in terms of personnel. Here's Sorin. In for D'Alessandro. It's an early corner kick for Argentina. It's their 6th. Mexico yet to muster 1. Alessandro's delivery, rising well was Heinze. They've got another opportunity though. Appeals for handball. May well have hit a hand, but perhaps it would have been harsh to give it. Mexico can clear away. This is a great run by Arellano.
Well, it's hit him on the hand, but he absolutely knew nothing about it. He couldn't do anything about it. Saviola, who's driving it against Salvador Carmona's hand.
Here's Gonzalez. He was the man whose challenge gave Mexico the free kick, from which they scored, and from which they continue to lead. Marquez. Argentina still really trying to live down that embarrassing first round exit at the last World Cup. Haven't been in bad form since then. Played roughly 20 games or so. Only failed to win 5 of them. Just 1 defeat in that time. Most recently slipping up in a World Cup qualifier against Brazil when Ronaldo got a hat-trick of penalties. Sorin. Cerrado. Arellano. Full of running. Good work from Zanetti. Getty. It's Braseno again. Cesar Delgado. The Argentinian man in the Mexican dugout. Easily away by Marquez. This is Sorin.
That's very poor. It's much the same second half now, Bill. We've had lots of attacking play from Argentina, but nothing that's going to test the goalkeeper. Certainly that shot from Sorin won't test any goalkeeper.
This will be a historic night if Mexico can hold on for the remaining 40 minutes or so. They've never beaten Argentina in the Copa America. Having said that, they've only met twice.
Yeah, drawn 1 and 1-1, but they haven't beaten Argentina, I think it is, since 1990, which is quite a run. So this would be a big scalp for them.
7 matches in that time, I think. Another good ingredient to this one is that there's just a little bit of needle under the surface, as well as the quality, some of the inventive play, some of the defensive play. There's also a nice edge to it too. Ayala, the Argentinian captain. Abbondanzieri. Luis González. Forward from Mascherano. Kily González. Takes 2 men out of proceedings. Argentina work this one. Torrado comes away with it. Smile on the face of the Brazilian official, Marcio de Freitas.
¡Ayala! ¡Andrés! ¡Al primero decide que va!
Didn't appear to be too much wrong with that. Alessandro's free kick.
You know, he's had 3 or 4 free kicks, Alessandro, and they've all been very poor. The quality of delivery has been very poor.
Perhaps if Marcelo Bielsa does decide he wants to make a change. He has plenty to say at the moment, but maybe D'Alessandro will be the man who would make way for the likes of Tevez, maybe Figueroa, who had a club partnership with Cesar Delgado of Rosario. A very fruitful one as well, before Figueroa made a somewhat less fruitful move to Birmingham City. Here is Saviola. Delgado, corner kick. Look at it, not get a touch. No, it didn't.
Well, again, no end product from Argentina after a good build-up. That's been the story of the match for them so far.
Still, when you think of their best opportunity, you think of Ayala's header in the first half. better though. Strong run at the heart of the defence. Alessandro, Kily González is there, back across the face, a goal! Chances won't come much better than that.
Well, it's Kily's ball in. It's not a great ball. He's pulled it back near post. You can see Saviola doesn't really get his foot wrapped around it, doesn't test the goalkeeper, and is it going to be one of those nights for Marcelo Bielsa?
We'll once again see how quickly you can go from hero to villain. In the eyes of the press, anyway. Saviola. Still plenty of time for Argentina, having said that. This is D'Alessandro. Kily González. That's a better cross in. Just taken off Sorin's head. Chance it for Luis González. Great save. Just couldn't follow it in, Luis González.
Well, they're turning the screws. It's another good opportunity. I've got to pay credit to the goalkeeper though, Osvaldo Sanchez. He's made a good save initially. And looking at the reaction here, I think Luis González feels he was fouled. He's taken the chest control, he's had the shot, good save. He wins the header, always kicked in the face, that's why. That's why. As the rebound, it comes off the arm of Gabriel. Shout for penalty possibly. Have a look again. Hits Briseño on the arm. Looked like it was goalward bound. Then to add salt into the wounds as he heads it towards goal, Briseño's foot catches him in the face.
And when it's not your night, it's not your night. The waves are all Mexican at the moment. That's Mauro Rosales, who looked lively when he came on in the first game. And you've seen those given.
They're all. I mean, on another day it could have been given, and they're all appealing for it. There's 1, 2, 3 Argentinian hands go up, and he's a little bit unfortunate, I've got to say, Luis González, not to have scored.
Sorin for Argentina. Kily González. Ball to Sorin.
Another good build-up. I've got to say, some good defend as well. Mexico closing them down quickly.
Can they ride this storm, the Mexicans? Going to be corner kick number 9 now.
That's Borghetti back defending on the edge of his own 6-yard box.
Heinze forward, might come to Saviola. Here's Kily González.
Another corner. Great pressure from Argentina. Something's got to give. You've got to think something's got to give.
That creaking the Mexican rear guard. Kily González.
It's a poor one from Kily. He's looking to get a corner from that one. Again, Borghetti, Jared Borghetti back defending.
Heinze forward, so's Ayala. Saviola at the far post. Oh, what a save! A tremendous save from Ayala. What do they have to do, Argentina, to break the deadlock? He can't believe it.
What a magnificent leap from Roberto Ayala. Absolutely superb. Wow, he's head and shoulders above everybody. That's a superb save from Osvaldo Sanchez. Double save. First one he saves it, and then he stops it creeping in. Oh, he can't believe it, can he?
Down goes the water bottle.
Marcelo Bielsa can't believe it. Maybe it's not going to be his night.
Need something stronger than water if it stays like this. Here's the goal scorer, Morales. Arellano. Arellano again, seeking Morales. Captain clears. Chase for Saviola. I think he'll get that.
He just.
Keeper's not happy with the challenge, but he had every right to go for it.
Tell you what, he's lucky it wasn't me who was coming into the challenge. I thought he was very tentative, Saviola. He should have cleared the keeper.
How soon before Marcelo Bielsa decides it's time for a change? Saviola. Delgado. Diving header this time from Sorin.
Never got enough purchase on it, really, did he? Again, a good build-up, good ball into the far post. Takes a deflection. Well, a double deflection. Combination of Ricardo Osorio and Salvador Carmona.
Yes, sorry. Alessandro. Delgado. That's a useful looking cross in. Away by Marquez. Argentina will need to start from the back again. Appear, for the moment anyway, Mexico to have ridden a real intensity of the Argentinian storm. It continues to come now.
It's wave after wave, and they're relentless. They'll keep coming and keep coming until they get this goal.
Sorin. Carlos Tevez, the 20-year-old who may have the responsibility of trying to turn Argentina's luck.
I think that was always going to be the first choice for the coach. I think if you look at it, Luciano Figueroa has only got 2 caps. He's not really got a lot of experience, and I think Tevez is the one he's going to look to first and foremost.
Last season's South American Player of the Year. Heinze.
He plays this football at Boca, and they tagged him the new Maradona. Not the sort of tag you want to give any player. Who's he coming on for, though? Is it going to be D'Alessandro?
Kily González. Sorin's in the box. The ball is not. Yeah, anyway, Saviola. Dispossessed by his club teammate again. Made by Briseno. Borghetti. Morales. Guerrero's made the burst from midfield.
Double substitution for the Mexicans as well. It looks like Daniel Osorno and Hector Almirano are about to come on. I think it's the pressure really that's been applied, and the coach has decided to make a change as Ricardo Lavolpe.
So that we all change. That's Borghetti. Maybe on the other substitutions in a moment. Time the Argentinians look to take advantage of this Mexican reorganization. Vicena intercepts. Torrado. This is the substitute, Daniel Osorno. Almirano is one of the other ones.
Well, both the substitutions making an impact. And that shot Hector Almirano took a deflection, but had the goalkeeper backpedaling.
Coach clearly figuring that the best form of defence is attack. Confirmation of the other change. Daniel Osorno, the 25-year-old from El Salto, plays his football at Monterrey. Now a double change for Argentina. Luis González is one to make way. Tevez and Rosales are going to be the ones to come on. And Cesar Delgado is the other one to go off. Two changes apiece. But still one goal in it.
That's a great ball in, Bill, I tell you, super delivery. Well, just over 20 minutes to save this. Can the substitutions make a difference?
Last touch for Tevez, to be dumped on the ground. Here he is again. Sorin now. Similar substitutions for Argentina as they had in that opening game against Ecuador, but it's a different situation they give for one of those 6 goals now. Still no way through. Torrado brings away again. Sorno. Second Copa America, Daniel Osorno. He made one start so far, and that was in the last one, in fact. Still another player of experience in this Mexican squad, approaching 50 caps. Their experience is serving them well so far.
Another yellow card dished out either side. A little bit of petulance. That's one of the culprits there, the number 5. Javier Mascherano.
So many opportunities for Argentina in this second half. I just wonder as the minutes continue to tick on and we approach the last 20, whether that frustration will start to creep in. The belief that it is just one of those nights. Mexican confidence will grow at the same time. Still remains a fascinatingly balanced game. He's only just come on. This is the other booking.
That's poor from Kily down the left-hand side. Got to get a better crossing than that. There's confirmation of Mascherano and Altamirano's yellow card, one apiece.
He's done well in that, hasn't he, Tirado, this evening?
Yeah, he has. I was surprised he didn't play in the last game, but he's come in and done a good job. As they all have, they've worked tremendously hard in the middle of the park, closed down, and with 20 minutes to go, they've done the job well so far. Will they get a result? That's a question.
I was going to say, we've seen so many late goals in this competition.
Well, talking of late goals, Saviola's hat-trick was a late hat-trick, you know, all in the second half, and it's going to have to be a late goal tonight if they're going to get anything out of this game.
The referee won't let that go. Osorno. Still tension in those sombreros in the crowd. There's Osorno again. This will suit Mexico, the way that the pace has suddenly gone out of the game, and Argentina are in a comparative attacking lull just at the moment. Tirado. Arellano. Just neatly worked. Altamirano. Away by Zanetti. Tirado first there though. Here he is again.
I've seen him score an absolute screamer from that distance. Pavel Pardo, but didn't hit the target on that occasion. Good build-up for Mexico though.
Seasoned campaigner, isn't he, Pavel Pardo? Still only 28. This is his 102nd cap. They've actually got in their squad for this tournament, the Mexicans, the most capped player in the world, Claudio Suarez, just the 171 caps to his name. The group's all bubbling nicely. Tomorrow the world champions back in action as they take on Costa Rica. And following that we have Paraguay against Chile. The second round of matches in Group C. If the scorelines stay like this, it's going to go all the way to the wire in Group B. Something Argentina would really have wanted to avoid, having seen the Copa América holders go through with comparative ease last night, in that they now can afford to take their foot off the gas a little bit. Colombia, they have to work a little bit harder unless they can get a goal in the next 17 minutes or so. Delgado touches it off. Delgado back to Divino and turn all the way back to Sanchez. Sorin recovers well. If anything, the Argentinian substitutions have served rather to take the sting out of their attack.
Well, you would have thought they'd have done more than that. Octavio Valdez warming up, looks like he is going to come on. His presence is imminent.
Left-sided defender by trade, although he has played in midfield in his career, Octavio Valdez. Briseño intercepts. Alessandro. Saviola. Sums up his evening, really.
He's not really had a lot to shout about, has he? Not happy is Kily González.
Looks like we're having this substitution now. Confirmation that Octavio Valdez is going to join the fray. It'll be a like-for-like swap by the look of things. Briseño, the man to make way on that left side of defence.
Yeah, it looks like fresh legs. Well, Briseño still waiting.
They're in no hurry, are they? No, he's getting a lift. Into the last quarter of an hour. And the scoreline remains as it has been since the 9th minute. That wonderful Morales free kick. Final throw and Marcelo Bielsa's dice to send on another attacking forward. Former Birmingham City striker Figueroa. Tevez wins a free kick, and here comes the substitution. Luciano Figueroa, 23-year-old from Rosario, replaces Sorin by the look of things.
Yep, he's taking a full-back off, he's stuck a striker on. He's got a gamble, he needs a goal from somewhere. Hope we get a better service though from D'Alessandro.
He's due one.
The same as before.
Heinze, afuera de tres. Roberto, voy Mascherano en el medio.
Chance for Argentina here, perhaps. Over the head of Saviola, through to Kily González. Marino has plenty to say.
Kily making his mark as well.
No hint of safety first from the Argentinian manager. Desperate to get back in this one.
Kily González trying to wind him up. To be fair, Carmona didn't take the bait.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows.
Mascherano.
Carlos, vamos! Pupi, pedí que salgamos por bajo. Pupi, pedila,
There's the booking for Carmona.
No hay offside. No hay
Card
offside.
count continues to rise. 6 now. The Brazilian referee has dished out tonight.
Mate, mate.
Zanetti. Alessandro. Kily González. Tevez. Rosales. Corner Argentina. That looked to be one. Must have taken a touch up a Mexican boot. Ten minutes to go. As the night draws on in Chicaleo. 600 miles from the Peruvian capital, Lima. Zanetti.
Decidite, Javi, decidite. Animate.
Increasingly panicked look to his face.
Well, he knows the clock's ticking. They're down to the last 10 minutes, and you know their failure in the final third's been evident. And they've had 2 or 3 half-decent chances, and the goalkeepers come up with saves, and they were a bit unlucky maybe with the penalty kick shot, and it's not really gone their way.
Figueroa. One of the 3 changes the Argentinian manager has made in this second half. Another one, Rosales. Herrera. Marquez. Herrera again. The Elias start to emit from this capacity crowd once more. Away by Zanetti. Here's Valdez. And by Arorano.
¡Atacalo, Javi! ¡Con decisión, Javi! ¡Se va el partido, Javier!
Heinze. Kily González. Return from D'Alessandro. González cross. Sanchez catch was comfortable.
He just hung it up. There wasn't enough pace on the cross. He's got to stick that right into the far post area. The service has got to be better. And they've got to get more bodies in the box still.
¡Vamos, Javi, que se va! ¡Movete, Carlito!
Tevez. Alessandro. Tevez is in the box, so to Figueroa.
It's good perseverance from Figueroa. He has to go for that.
¡Vamos, Carlos! ¡Vamos, Carlito!
Strong burst forward. Mascherano could finish Argentina here. The captain's block. A long ball by D'Alessandro, a disappointing result. It might come down for Rosales. D'Alessandro out-muscled. Rosales felt he was dragged back there, but the referee's assistant not impressed.
I think he felt the ball come off the defender last as well. He didn't get the throw in.
Estadio! ¡Vamos, más que ganar!
The best of clearances. Here's D'Alessandro again.
¡Vamos, Pupi, anda, anda, que ya termina!
Heinze. González. D'Alessandro.
So congested, and they're trying to thread it through a needle. And D'Alessandro, is there anything left?
Kily González, Morales, Saviola in there too.
It's another corner kick, Phil. How many is that? What, 9?
I'll make it 11.
11. My goodness, enough to show for it. If the Greeks had 11 corner kicks, they'd have scored 3 goals by now, wouldn't they?
Here it comes, D'Alessandro. This could yet be the killer blow for Mexico. It's Figueroa tracking all the way back there.
It certainly was.
Well, we've talked about all the chances, half chances that Argentina have created tonight, perhaps not having the rub of the green. But you look at how many opportunities D'Alessandro has had to get the ball into the penalty area from set pieces.
Yeah, good balls, and they've been disappointing.
He hasn't hit one that I can think of.
Sin pull, recupérenla. ¡Vamos!
Arellano. Zanetti. Time running out still for Argentina. Figueroa. Marquez has had a solid game at the back, hasn't he?
He's done very well. Both he and Davino have done well, and yet I thought Davino was poor in the last game against Uruguay.
The unpredictability of the Copa América illustrated to perfect effect tonight. We thought it would be relatively easy for Argentina.
Tough card for Pardo. He won't mind that with 2 minutes to go if we're going to get them a result.
Fourth Mexican name taken by the Brazilian official, whose watch now indicates there are 90 seconds of normal time left to play.
This result will virtually qualify them through to the next stage as Mexico. You got to fancy them against Ecuador.
We're looking, as we said before, Argentina and Uruguay both playing it out for that final qualifying place. Although, of course, the two best third-place sides in all the groups still go through as well. May be a change of the landscape. Tevez can only find a ball like that though. Here comes Arellano.
¡Vamos, Mauro! ¡Tevez, vamos!
Like we're going to have 3 minutes. That's what the referee was signalling there. Saviola, Tevez, looking for Kily González. Seemed too keen to attack that ball though.
Should that have been 12 corner kicks?
Would it have made any difference?
Not the way the previous ones have gone. I think only one decent corner kick that Ayala got his head on.
Arellano. He and Pardo look to break upfield every time the Argentinian attacks break down. Alessandro. Saviola trips over the ball. Heinze. Kily González. Nowhere at the moment, and it comes to Figueroa. Not a million miles away.
Clash of heads. Decent ball into the box, and it's Davino. There's a clash of heads with Figueroa. Was that the last throw of the dice for Marcelo Bielsa's team? The Mexicans certainly think so.
No doubt a tequila or two will be taken in Chicaleo today. Perhaps a pisco sour, which I gather is the local brew. I think he'd look a bit happier than that.
He's got a minute and a bit to go. He's fearing the worst.
Time for another cigarette for him. Arellano. Pardo. Arellano again. Well, that's only Mexico's second corner kick.
Wonder will anybody bother coming forward?
There it is, from Guadalajara to Mexico City. They celebrate tonight. For the first time in 14 years, Mexico have beaten Argentina. They've turned the form book on its head. They've surged towards the second phase of the Copa America. Argentina have it all to do. They face a winner-takes-all game against Uruguay after being beaten by a 0-0.
Thanks to Bill Leslie and to Jerry Armstrong. It looks like this in Group B with Uruguay and Mexico on 4 points apiece. Suddenly, Argentina are in third position on 3 points. Mexico against Ecuador on Tuesday, and Argentina's big game now is against Uruguay. The next football for you on Sky Sports is the Sheffield Masters, Sunday at 3 o'clock on Sky Sports 1. And then the Copa America resumes with Group 3, Brazil against Costa Rica, followed by Paraguay against Chile. A stunning result then for Mexico, beating Argentina by a 1-0. Trevor and Ray will have a look at the winning goal. It came from a free kick, and a stunning free kick it was too. Mexico take 3 points against Argentina.